Okay, everybody stand and kahoy dara ka. Okay, hello lang muna.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, how are you today?
Okay.
So, very good. So, before we will start our class, so we'll show first a picture and you are going to determine its direction. Okay, so the title of our picture is Give My Direction. Okay. What did you observe in the picture? It is a car. Car. If car will move, in what direction does a car will move? Horizontal. Okay, in a horizontal direction, or that is called a horizontal line. Okay. Another picture is
Airplane.
an airplane. In what direction does an airplane move?
Vertical.
So in a vertical direction, or it's going upward. Okay, so if we're going to connect the 2 points of the objects, what line did you observe?
Slope.
It is a
Slope.
Okay, it is a slope line. This afternoon, we are going to discuss about a slope of a line. And in a slope of a line, we have the so-called the x-axis, that is your horizontal line, and we have the y-axis, that is your vertical line. So this afternoon, you will be able to describe the slope of a line, okay? Appreciate the use of the slope of a line in a real-life situation, and last is you are going to find the slope of a line given 2 points or using a graph. Okay, so before we will start with our class, so we'll have first our video presentation.
So we are going to think of the slope of a line as its direction and its level of steepness. Now, portions of a roller coaster with a low amount of steepness result in a slow and gradual change in elevation, while the sections that are very steep result in a rapid change in elevation. So as long as you're not feeling too nauseous, let's go ahead and extend this thinking to our understanding of the slopes of lines. Now in this lesson, we're going to discuss 2 types of slope, positive and negative. Now positive slopes increase from left to right, while negative slopes decrease from left to right. We will also be referring to slope in terms of what we call rise over run. So we have a line with points on the line. Now the rise is going to represent how many units up or down we have to move, and the run is the units left or right we have to move in order to move from point to point. And it kind of makes this staircase image. Now notice that since this line has a positive slope, our rise was upwards and our run was to the right to move from point to point. However, if our line has a negative slope, that is, it decreases from left to right, when we rise downwards. I know that sounds weird, but we're rising in a downwards direction and then running over to the right to move from point to point. So let's take a few moments to visualize the difference between applying rise over run to positive and negative slopes. Again, notice that the line with the positive slope is increasing from left to right, and that the line with the negative slope is decreasing from left to right. Now we can go ahead and take a look at a line on the coordinate plane. Now we want to find the slope of this line in terms of rise over run. So our slope is going to be expressed as a fraction of 2 numbers. So our rise is the amount of change we go vertically. Our run is the amount of change we have horizontally as we move from point to point. Now this is a positive slope. You can tell by looking at it, it increases from left to right. And we're going to start with the 2 farthest points away from each other. So we'll start by counting the rise, the number of units that we are increasing, and then the run, the amount of units that we're moving horizontally, again, to make this staircase shape. If we count the number of units upward, we rose 12, and then our run was 18 units to the right. So we can express our slope as positive 12 over 18. However, 12 over 18 can be simplified. We divide those both by 2, we get 6 over 9. That means that if I start from the same point and this time rise 6 units, and then run to the right 9 units, I'll still end up on the line, just a different point. This is a more simplified slope, but if I repeat that by rising 6 and running over to the right 9, I do end up in the same spot. So when we find the slope of a line, we always want it in the most reduced form possible. Now 6 over 9 is smaller than 12 over 18, but that can actually be reduced again. 6 over 9 is equivalent to 2 over 3. Now we notice that if we start again at that same point, rise up 2 units, run to the right 3 units, we end up at another point. This time it's the closest point. And if we continue that pattern by rising 2 and running to the right 3, we're slowly building that staircase, but we're also landing on a point on the line each time. So the most reduced form of the slope of this line is positive 2 over 3. Now again, that doesn't mean that the other two slopes, the 12 over 18 and the 6 over 9, were incorrect. They just weren't in reduced form. But all three of the slopes that we looked at will take you from one point on the line to another point on the line. So here's our first example. We want to find the slope of the line that passes through the given points that are shown on the graph here. Now we know that slope is rise over run, so we want to find the rise over run between those 2 points. So let's go ahead and build our staircase. This line has a positive slope, so I'm going to rise up a certain number of units and then run over to the right to get from point to point and then count. My rise is 6 and my run is 3. Now I'm almost done, but 6 over 3 can be reduced because 6 divided by 3 equals 2. And we want to think of slope as a fraction in terms of rise over run, so we're going to express it as 2 over 1. So if we go back to the starting point, if we rise 2 units up and run to the right 1, we end up on the line again. And if we continue this, rise over run of up 2 and going over to the right 1 and building that staircase, we continue to land on points that are on the line. So the slope of this line in reduced form is 2 over 1, which we are just going to express as 2, since 2 over 1 means 2 divided by 1, which just equals 2. This last example is just like the last one, except now we're dealing with a different line. Now notice that this line decreases from left to right, so its slope will be negative. So now we want to find rise over run between those 2 given points. Since the slope is negative, we rise downward, and then we run to the right to make that staircase image. And then we just count. So the rise downward was 3 units, and the run to the right was 8 units. So the slope of this line is negative 3 over 8, which cannot be reduced, so that's going to be our final answer, the slope of this line.
So the video is all about what?
Slope.
Okay, slope. So what is the formula of a slope?
Rise over run.
Okay, rise over run. Okay, so this time, we are going to apply what you have learned on the video. So we will group you into 3 groups. So do you have already your group, right?
Yes.
So, group 1 in this side. So group 2, then group 3. Okay. Move. Okay, so the title of this group activity is your task card. Since I'll be giving you each group a task card, no? So the direction is, okay, so you are going to interpret the graph. You are going to integrate the given data with other subjects. Okay, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so time's up. So as I said, okay, so one representative from your group will share your output. So we will start with group 1.
Good afternoon, everyone. Special authority and I. Good afternoon. This afternoon, we would like to present our output. This is all about slope of a line. In this graph, x-axis refers to the base of a plant, and y-axis coordinates refer to the height of a plant. Plant A in 10 days is to have a 5 centimeter. This is its height. And plant B, in 10 days, it have a height of 3 centimeters. As we observe, plant A fast grow than plant B. We would refer this graphing or this topic into our TLE agriculture subject. I hope you are listening and all. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Group 1. So, 3 class Group 2.
A pleasant afternoon to all of us. This afternoon, we would like to present to all of you the group activity of Group 2. It is all about slope of a line. As you can see at the graph, the x-axis represents the time in terms of hours, and the y-axis represents the distance in terms of kilometers. In 3.5 halves, or equal to 1 hour and 13 minutes, the car A traveled a distance of 70 kilometers and car B traveled a distance of 60 kilometers. X-axis represents the time in terms of hours, and the x-axis is the horizontal line in the graph, and the y-axis represents the distance in terms of kilometer, and the y-axis is the vertical line in the graph. The topic is referred to our science subject, especially to our physics, because distance over time is the formula to find speed. That's the way of
Okay, so, the last group.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we would like to present the report of Group 3. It's all about slope of a line. As you can see in the illustration, the y-axis represents the profit, millions of pesos, and the x-axis is the year. As you can see, Company B is the greatest profit by year 2000. Company A from 2.5 million from 1990 2.5 million to year 2000 3 million, and Company B from 1.5 million by year 2000 the profit is 8.5 million, and the Company C from 1.4 million turns to 0.5 million. So Company A increased from left to right, Company B increased from left to right, and Company C decreased from left to right. And this topic, we can refer to Araling Panlipunan subject. That's all. Thank you.
Very good, Group 3. So, to sum up what you have learned in our topic as slope, it is referred to a rate, and we can relate slope to other subjects. Okay, now, let us apply now, or we're going to use a model since you already integrate our subject in other subjects. That will be your next activity.
Good afternoon, everyone. You can see there was two sides of line, vertical line, horizontal line, vertical, vertical 25, and horizontal is 1 That's all.
The model of the group 1 is on the stair. So, we observe the horizontal line and a vertical line. Connect the vertical and the horizontal line, so you will observe a slope. Okay, so very good, Group 3. Okay, 3 claps for Group 3. Okay, next, Group 2.
Good afternoon, all of us. This afternoon, we will present the second output of Group 2. It's all about bridge. As you can see, bridge has 4 types of slope. First is horizontal, vertical, increasing left to right, and decreasing from left to right. Horizontal, its slope is equal to 0. The vertical, its slope is undefined. And this line, it's increasing from left to right. Its slope is positive. In its line, decreasing from left to right, its slope is negative. And all.
Okay, so what did you observe on the bridge of Group 2? It is a bridge.
ang line na lang na makita sa video mamaya.
Okay, so that is the illustration of what we have seen on the line of a bridge. But then, I think you are going to connect that one so that it will form a bridge. Very good, group 2. So 3 claps for group 2. Next, group 1.
This figure shown as house. This side of the roof is decreasing from left to right, and this side of the roof is increasing from left to right. As we can see, this side of the house is the vertical line, and in this side of the house is horizontal line.
The window is have different signs. It is negative and positive.
Okay, so this one is almost a perfect model of a slope. So 3 claps for group 1. Okay, did you enjoy in our class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this time, we're going to sum up what we have learned in our topic today. So this time, I will group you based on your interest or based on your intelligence. So those who love to sing or to dance, so in this group. And who loves to create as a visual intelligence. We'll sum up our topic through making a yes. Now you're going to create your own yes. And in this side, you are going to illustrate what you have learned today. First, hear the report of group 1.
As we can see, the illustration forms a face. Just like the face, it has an eyebrow, eyes, nose, and mouth. If your eyebrow is increasing from left to right, your eyes will be positive. And if your eyebrow will be decreasing from left to right, your eyes will be negative. The nose represents a vertical line or antipode. And the mouth represents a horizontal line or the slope that is equal to 0.
Okay, so very good. Okay, the group 2 will perform a singing.
Rise up. Run up.
Mapping graphs to the R sound. We're talking points and slopes aside. Origins. Origins. Intercept and quadrants all. Up and down for quadrants start. From the top, if you've got a single point on the X, Y, there's a single point.
For sum up what we have learned today, okay? So from the start, we have the rise up, round out. So that means we have the horizontal line, we have the vertical line, and it illustrates how to make a point, okay? And we end up with the equation of a slope form. So y is equals to mx plus b. Okay, so very good. Okay, so I will give you the graph. The graph is illustrated in the PowerPoint. You should just give the answer. We are going to find the slope of the graph of the line. The slope of the line from left to right given. Okay, for number 1. Number 2. Number 3. So each item is equivalent to 3 points. Okay. Answer for number 1. What is the answer for number 1?
Negative 4 over 3.
Negative 4 over 3.
Yes.
Next. Number 2. Okay, 2. Very good.
Ma'am, pwede ito over 1, ma'am.
Okay, very good. 2 over 1 or 2. Okay, very good. Okay, next. Last.
Negative 1 over
Okay, negative 1 over 5 or negative 1/5. Okay. So plus 1 for your performance. Total of 10 points. So